Want to bring in 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen with your weekend forecast. Corey, it was a beautiful day out there today.
It was, and we'll have another one just like it tomorrow, except the winds will not be breezy. They'll be a little bit more gusty tomorrow, at least for a few hours in the afternoon. Here we are tonight with a really great night here with fairly mild temperatures for this time of night here in the upper 30s and 40s here in the downtown area. We officially made it up to 60 degrees here in Denver. Much of the area did make it to 60 degrees today, well above the average high temperature for this time of year. Here we have the forecast for your Sunday. Lots of sunshine, temperatures again getting up into at least the middle 50s, but this will come with a fair bit of wind, and that's topping our headline. Gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour in the metro, some light mountain snow continuing overnight and through the day, and we'll talk about this pattern that we're locked in. Looks dry for some time. That forecast is coming up.
Corey, thank you. A bartender in Greeley is sharing her story for the very first time after a man with a gun nearly killed her after being kicked out of the bar. The shooting left her with serious injuries. Now she's recovering as police continue to investigate. Now News reporter Colton Chavez shares her story.
It was here at Weiler's Pub where so many shots were fired that it actually destroyed the bar's front door. And on the other side, a mother of 3 who tells me she was thinking of her family during what could have been her final moments.
I love that place.
For 7 years, Weiler's Pub has felt like family for the general manager, who says family is everything.
And they agreed for me to be able to bring my children with me to work during the day, and then I bartend at night.
Leah Negebauer says it was at the end of one of her shifts, working to get back home, when everything changed.
You can die so fast over nothing.
Greeley police say a man who had been in the bar earlier that night came back around 2 a.m. and started firing shots in the bar. Leah says he had gotten into a fight with another customer earlier that night.
I was right in front of the front door. We have a rug right there. And I honestly thought I was like being electrocuted at first. And once I realized I was being shot, I crawled around to the other side of the bar and my arm was hanging off. My hand was hanging off.
Leah, who had been shot 5 times, says she somehow crawled to the back office for safety, where her other employee was also hiding.
I was like, Mo, if they come in here, we're dead.
Leah says in those moments, she thought of her 3 boys.
Mo, make sure that they call my husband so I can see my kids one last time. I just kept repeating to everybody because I thought I was gonna die.
But she didn't.
Every doctor says that millimeters away from my major organs, my major arteries.
Leah says it will be over a year before she can work again.
I have cadaver bone. There was no bone to reconstruct my arm. So my whole life just changed over. I don't know why.
Greeley police say that same night they arrested 32-year-old Jimmy Cazares for attempted murder. Leah says she refuses to let this shooting take away her peace of mind.
We're not scared of you, and you are not brave. You guys are awful people.
Ready to move forward with the people who mean the most.
It's like ever since I've been home, I appreciate every dirty sock I pick up off the floor, like just everything. I appreciate so much more because I never thought I'd see him again.
Leah tells me that she's actually baking cookies, not only for the fellow first responders who helped her that night, but also for everybody here at Weiler's Pub and Grill. There's also a GoFundMe on our website at 9news.com. In Greeley, Colton Chavez, 9 News.
Tonight, 3 people are dead after a shooting in Aurora. One of the victims is a 1-year-old girl. Police say it was a domestic call. Happened just before 10:30 this morning at a townhome complex near the intersection of Jewel and Havana. Aurora police say a 19-year-old man shot 3 people inside the apartment there before taking his own life. One woman was shot in the hand while the other was killed in the shooting, along with that 1-year-old girl. Police believe the shooter was a member of a family. Tonight, they say there's no threat to the public. I want to tell you about a strange story on southbound I-25 in Lone Tree. That highway is now back open after a man was killed while running across the highway. Police say that man was on a mental health hold at Skyridge Medical Center right nearby and escaped the hospital just after 5 p.m. Officers then saw him on the light rail tracks, told RTD to shut down the trains. When the man spotted the officers, he ran towards I-25 and onto the highway. Police say that's when he tried to cross the lanes of traffic and was struck by cars. He later died at the hospital.